Paving this shit crank.
Hey you guys, how are you? I know you see this screen, like what happened to the rest of it? It's way too huge. The headlines are humongous. So I'm gonna read what it says to you, and then I'm gonna get into the story. Unspeakable fear, violence, torment. Parents charged with abusing 5 adoptive children, nearly killing one, prosecutor says. And this happened on February the 3rd, 2021. And it came from Crime, I don't know if it's Crime Magazine, but I believe it might be. But I want to ask you a question. What about their face says that they will make good foster parents? What did they do to convince or fool the people to make them think that they were good foster parents? So we're going to get into the story. I just want to know, what is it about them that makes people believe that they would have been good foster parents? Were they good foster parents and something went wrong? Let's get into the story and see. Wow. They look every bit of rough. Stephanie and Robert Duncan of North Anvil Township are charged with multiple counts of aggravated assault, simple assault, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, endangering the welfare of a child, and conspiring with one another. Lebanon County District Attorney's Office. Okay, let's get into the story. I just wanted to read that little snippet. Before I read this, do you guys mind if I go down and see how much more I have to read? Let me see. Okay, it's not a real short story. Good. Okay. A North Anvil Township couple is accused of beating their young son, denying him water for a period of time, and forcing him to sleep in only a diaper on a cold basement floor until he was taken to the hospital with hypothermia, prosecutors said. What the Hindenburg is wrong with these people? Wow. Robert and Stephanie A. Duncan have 5 adopted children, all of whom faced graphic punishment, restrictions, and the denial of basic necessary substance, at the hands of the couple. According to a statement from Lebanon County prosecutors Pierre Hess Groff, the children range from the age of 6 to 15 years old. My goodness, my word. That's what I'm saying. These people are taking these children in for the money. They really don't care about having kids. They just want the money. The Duncan's 11-year-old son was taken January 13th to the Milton S. Hershey Medical Center after he was found unresponsive and hypothermic in the family's basement, in which he lived full-time with 2 other siblings, according to Graff. Prosecutors said the boy had unusually low blood pressure and bruises on his neck, shoulders, back, abdomen, hip, and genitals. Woo! Investigators said doctors told them he did not have a pre-existing condition and the injuries didn't appear to be accidental. Wow, these people, I'm telling you. And they're letting these people adopt these kids. That's the part that's getting me. The boy showed signs of serious bodily injury resulting from exposure to cold, significant fluid restriction, possible ingestion of sodium containing liquids such as diluted bleach, and physical abuse, according to prosecutors. He would have died if he had not received emergency medical care, doctors reportedly told investigators. The child's significant hypothermia could only be caused by prolonged exposure to extreme cold, Graff said. Let me look down and see if there's anything else. Yes, thank you. Stephanie Duncan told authorities the boy went to bed the night before with only a headache. Investigators said she could not explain his weakened state or low blood pressure. Further investigation found the Duncans had a cased system for doling out abuse among the children, Graf said. The three oldest children were abused the most and lived in concrete rooms with the basement with few personal belongings, according to Graf. The 11-year-old suffered near daily torment. Oh, wow. But all four sons were beaten and strangled, Graf said. The children told investigators the Duncans also slapped their 6-year-old daughter in the mouth. You guys, I'm trying not to say nothing. I need to get through this story. I'm trying not to say nothing. When the investigation began, the Duncans put a space heater and a mattress with bedding in the 11-year-old's otherwise bare room, according to Graf. In reality, she said the live stream video camera is his room, showed him lying face down on the bare floor wearing only a diaper a week before he was hospitalized. Both defendants actively misled medical professionals and investigators about the child's home life and reasons for his hospitalization, Graf said. Of course, what you think they're going to do, tell you the truth? On Christmas 2019, he received a letter from Santa that said he was on the naughty list for peeing and pooing and wouldn't get any gift that year, according to an affidavit of probable cause, you guys. For Thanksgiving, the boy was fed peanut butter and carrots instead of the family's holiday meal, the court document said. The day her son was taken to the hospital, Stephanie Duncan found him unresponsive in his room, unable to speak, walk, or stand, according to Graf. Prosecutors said she grabbed LD by the neck and dragged him upstairs. He threw up anything he ate. Wow. And a thermometer reading showed his temperature was low, Graf said. What is wrong with her? Hours went by before the Duncans sought medical help for their son, Graf said. In the meantime, Robert Duncan removed the lock from his son's door, and Stephanie Duncan told the children to lie if they were questioned by authorities, prosecutors said. However, according to Graf, each child said they'd watched their parents attack their siblings over minor instances, such as taking too long to drink water or complete a chore. The affidavit said the Duncans kept guns locked in the basement and that Stephanie Duncan threatened to shoot one of the children. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this was all purely for money, you guys. The 11-year-old was rarely allowed to leave his room, even to go to the bathroom, Graf said. She said he frequently urinated on his floor, and when he did, Stephanie Duncan forced him to clean it up with bleach. According to prosecutors, Stephanie Duncan poured the bleach on his head if he complained. Oh my God. Let me keep reading this, you guys. This is crazy. The boy sometimes went days without water and survived on oatmeal, peanut butter, and carrots, Graf said. Prosecutors said Robert Duncan once choked him when he caught him stealing water from the sink. A lock on the 11-year-old's door kept him from escaping or his siblings from freeing him, Graf said. She said Stephanie Duncan ordered the children to remove the basement's light bulb at night, forcing the three oldest children, including the 11-year-old, to sleep in pitch blackness. The boy thus spent every night alone, cold and naked on the concrete floor in utter darkness, Graf said. All of the children were monitored in their bedrooms with live stream video cameras, according to prosecutors, Graf said. The Duncans forced the children to run in place for hours if the couple found them sleeping in a position they found inappropriate. What the flip-flop? Whew, Jesus, you guys, this is getting wow. As parents, the defendants had the duty to protect, care for, and unconditionally love their children. They violated every aspect of their duty and instead created a household of unspeakable fear, violence, torment, and abuse. The 11-year-old slept every night alone in an empty room on an ice-cold concrete floor. He received no parental love or comfort. All of our victims suffered at at their hands for years with no hope or end in sight, Graff said. Unable to escape or rescue one another, they each at young ages resigned themselves to merely survive. Lebanon County's Children and Youth Agency was granted custody of the children on January 15 and removed them from the Anvil home. The 11-year-old boy remained hospitalized at that point. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. Robert and Stephanie Duncan were charged Tuesday. Multiple counts of aggravated assault, simple assault, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, endangering the welfare of a child, and conspiring with one another. They remain in Lebanon County Prison on monetary bail while they... On monetary bail? Really? On monetary bail while they await preliminary hearing. You guys forgive me. Let me see what's below here. Nothing. So you got these people here, not only their foster children, but they abused their own biological children. No way to escape, no way for freedom, no way for help. So what about school? It didn't say anything about school, but I'm sure that part will come out. Did they have to go to school and come back home, or did they choose to homeschool those kids? And that's the part that gets me, is when you homeschool your kids, those kids, you don't get a chance to see if those kids are being abused or any type of way. So if they're going to be homeschooled, I really think that there should be a teacher that comes out maybe once a week, and she can assess the situation, look around and see what's going on within the household. If something looks strange, or it needs to be a requirement that the kid leaves the house and get alone, and if they suspect child abuse, then they can get a therapist, take that child out of the home, and that child will not have to return. This all could have been avoided, but we have to wait and see what happens with this story. But I pray to God, I don't know what that monetary thing means, but I pray it doesn't mean that they can get money to get out, because they can easily get take a bailout and flee the country, so this kind of stuff makes me really, really angry that, you have women, you have men out there that are not capable of giving birth to their own children because of reproductive problems. You got women and people out there that really desire to have a foster child, that want to adopt, because they can't conceive of their own. And then they end up giving the babies to these idiots right here. While those parents that will be the best parents in the world sits here and have to hear the word, no, you don't qualify. But what if I have a background of murder, I qualify? They really need to reboot the whole entire CPS system, the entire foster care system. They really need to go in, and when I say reboot, I mean they need to clean house from the top to the bottom. And I'm telling you, they need to have all types of psychological evaluations, hook monitors up to people's bodies and ask them questions, let them look at videos in certain situations without them knowing that it's monitoring them, tell them that it's making sure that they're healthy, and then show videos and capture what they're saying. Like if you have somebody in a room and you got monitors on them, they think it's something else, like, monitoring their heartbeat, their blood pressure, something like that, and then you show them a video of a kid acting out and they get like a real serious severe spike in their reading, like anger outbursts or something. It needs to be something. I don't know, maybe that's violating, but they need to do something, because it's too many people killing these kids and violating these kids and harming these kids. And like I said, you guys look out for each one. If you suspect, if you think, if you have proof that there may be child abuse going on, go ahead and call that child abuse hotline. I don't have the number in front of me, but I'm sure that you can dial 911 and get the number. I apologize for not having that number available to you. So I'll talk to you guys later. This was kind of a very hard story, and I couldn't really come up with anything else to say except for just look out, for each other, you guys, and pay attention to the children, because right now it seems to be an attack on children, and people getting kids and killing them, abusing them, and doing what they want with them. So until next video, you guys, you take care of yourself. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, hit that post notification bell, and you guys, please, by all means, please subscribe to my channel. And I've explained, and I may explain in every other video, that I have to start doing these stories for a while. For whatever reason, YouTube has been striking me. They struck a movie on my last channel that I've had for years and years, and they end up taking my channel down. And what's so funny, you guys, is they struck my channel and they gave me a copyright strike, and I look in my email and lo and behold, they took the copyright strike off of me. But guess what? My channel's still gone. Do I get my channel back? Can you give me my channel back? You get what I'm saying? Can I have my channel back? You send it to me like a month or two after you strike my channel and take it down, but now I got an email saying that that movie was not a copyright strike anymore. So then you should give me my channel back. That's what I think. But because I'm starting over, there's no way to dispute them. So you guys, until next time, you take care of each one and everyone, and I'll talk to you on the next video, you guys. Sorry for venting, but I had to. Talk to you later, you guys. Have a great one, okay? Bye.